Alrighty. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast, Mastering Maize and Blue. I am your host, Caylinn Higgins, with my co-host over here, Rebecca Przybylski. And today, in this episode, we're going to be talking about duck mentoring. Our guest here today is Joshua Palmer and Josue Rios. Um, just a quick introduction about me is one of my majors are psychology. I am involved in SAB, Circle K International, and Engaged Scholars. And a quick fun fact about me is one of my favorite superheroes is Iron Man.
And my name is Rebecca. My major is criminal justice. I am involved in Pride, and a fun fact about me is I like Spider-Man.
All right, and our guest here today, we have Joshua Palmer.
Hi, everybody. I'm Josh Palmer. I'm the program coordinator of the Talent Gateway and one of the co-leaders of the DUCC Mentoring Program. Thanks for having me here today.
No problem. Thanks for being here. And next, we have Josue Rios.
Hello. My name is Josue. I'm a DUCC mentor among other campus involvements. It's also really great to be here.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
So how long have you guys been at University of Michigan-Dearborn?
I started with the University of Michigan-Dearborn about 2.5 years ago. So I graduated from Central Michigan University, took some time off, and then started at UM-Dearborn. And then also, while working, got my graduate degree at Eastern Michigan University.
Yeah. I've been at UM-Dearborn since my freshman year. Came here straight from high school. So.
Nice.
So what are some fun facts about you?
Well, you all started off with the superhero stuff. So fun fact about me is I am currently trying to watch the Marvel movies in order. So I still have a long way to go, but that's something I'm working on right now.
Good luck.
Hey, that sounds fun. I guess a fun fact about me is I love technology, especially in terms of music. So I'm always trying to figure out new ways to make new sounds and things like that.
Interesting. So what is DUCC mentoring? Like, what offices run mentoring? What is it about? What does it stand for?
Sure thing. I'll get us started off. The DUCC Mentoring Program, DUCC stands for Diverse Understanding, Creating Community. And that's really what we're all about, is helping our incoming students feel connected to the UM-Dearborn community, get engaged on campus through all the different events that we have going on, opportunities to meet other students, get involved with a lot of different offices and engage in campus resources, and really make sure that you have a successful first semester. We have a great team of mentors that are all here to support your success, and we have you in different groups with those mentors, and they're there to really guide you throughout that start to your UM-Dearborn experience. The two offices that work with us is the Talent Gateway office that Josue and I work for, and we also partner with the Office of Student Life. So both offices are in collaboration to support your success, and we're really excited to hopefully have you engaged this semester.
Awesome.
All right, and moving on to our next question. From a student perspective, how does DUCC mentoring help students?
That's a great question. So I can come from the perspective of a mentor. I served as a mentor for the last academic year. DUCC mentoring is kind of like the bridge between a new student and a full-on college experience. DUCC is kind of introduces you to all the campus resources and all kinds of networks, all kinds of people. It kind of gets you involved with in a variety of events for a variety of purposes. And all in all, like the most important aspect of this would be networking. because you connect with somebody who's more experienced. And because of that, you connect with other experienced people, you connect with other freshmen, and all in all, it's really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Just to add on to that, when I was a freshman, I was a mentee in Duck Mentoring, and the program was pretty awesome from my perspective. It really helped me a lot to get out and be a little bit more social, and it also helped me with different time management skills because my freshman year, not gonna lie, my time management skills was not that great. So my mentor she was friendly, she was great, she was very open, and honestly, she inspired me to be a Doug mentor as well. So that's one of the things I'm excited for this upcoming freshman semester. But overall, Doug mentoring really does help freshman students get involved, and I agree with Josue as it's like the bridge when connecting students to like their first experience of college.
So, what type of events does DUCC have? Like, what does it consist of? How does the program work? How is it organized?
Yeah, so all students that sign up to be part of the mentoring program will be placed into a group, and that group will consist of 2 mentors and 6 to 8 freshmen. And in that program, the mentors will guide the incoming freshmen through different meetings, events, online programs that we'll have. They'll send out different reminders about things going on around campus, give them encouragement during times of midterms and final exams, and really be there to support them. We'll have program-wide events through both the Talent Gateway and the Office of Student Life. Anything from workshops to social opportunities to networking events. Lots of different opportunities to get engaged with other students, both upperclassmen and fellow freshmen. And that mentor also, you'll have constant communication with them, and they'll be that support for you. Any questions that you have a peer that you can go to, as well as all the different faculty and staff members, part of our offices and beyond.
All right, thank you.
Moving on to our next question, is the program specifically targeted for freshman students or can anyone join?
Well, this program is intended for, we define first year as somebody who's new to campus, whether it be a transfer student. Most of the time it's freshmen, which is why we say freshman this, freshman that. Although if you are needing to understand our campus and understand what's available to you, you're welcome. You're welcome to be a part.
So, the interaction between the mentors and the mentee, is it just limited to events?
It is not just limited to events. We're going to have different Zoom calls between the different groups where the mentees and mentors will have that online interaction and be able to meet at least monthly, if not a little bit more. We also utilize the free app available through Apple and Android, GroupMe, for group messaging. So there'll be opportunities to connect with the students through those different apps to communicate, to ask questions, to engage in conversation. So it's not just events. And then once we return to campus, we'll have a lot more opportunities as well. But we're definitely here to support you throughout, no matter what. And it's more than just those events.
Yeah, that was one of the things I mainly learned when I was a mentee. The mentors, they're not limited to events. Sometimes they just drop in, send a quick text. Hey, how's everything going? How are you getting adjusted to campus? So that's one thing that I know from experience that the mentors are not just going to communicate with you during only limited to events. They're going to like check in. They're going to make sure you're good. So mentoring is pretty awesome. Moving on to our next question, why is this program important for first year freshman students, and what changes are happening to the program for the upcoming remote semester?
Well, I'll answer the second question first. The main changes that is happening compared to last year is we're going to be completely online. Mentoring is going to be completely online. Communication is going to be completely online. Um, and to answer the first question, why is a program like this important? Is we can backtrack a little bit. UM-Dearborn in itself is a community-oriented campus. We we love to have us some friends. And I think when it comes to having your first experiences on campus, duck mentoring is like a huge part, um, especially from my perspective as a mentor and meeting new people, meeting freshmen, and seeing new things, seeing new perspectives, different ideals. And a program like Duck, I think, is essential to um, keeping you in the loop of what's what's the point of college, in that it's not just academics and going back home, although you can go to class and go home. Of course, that's your choice. And of course, with this year, it's definitely a strong suggestion. But a lot of what those people might miss out in college is the student life and a lot of the livelihood. That's where a lot of the livelihood comes from. And I think Duck is a very huge part of kind of opening doors to those kinds of things.
So, what is your favorite part of the Duck Mentoring Program?
My favorite part really is just to see the development of students from day one on campus through the end of the semester, through the end of the school year, and just to see, there's going to be times as a new student where you might be a little bit nervous about certain things or unsure, and just to see that that change from day one to the end of the year is really great. I also just really enjoy the different events that we have coming together as a community, being together in the same room, whether it be in person or virtual, just to get to know one another, learn about each other's different experiences and perspectives, learn a few things along the way. So that's for me. Josue, what's some of your favorite parts?
Well, thank you for asking. Uh, my my favorite part of the Duck Mentoring Program is it's the people. Um, this program wouldn't be a thing without mentors and mentees signing up, some of the leadership team signing up to support new students. Because of this mentoring program, I've gotten to meet quite a few students who have gone from being really shy to being social butterflies, which is awesome and interesting. And there are other people you get to learn just a little bit more about them, a little bit more about their likes, their dislikes. You get to make new friends. You get to meet new faculty and staff, and potentially you can get some job opportunities and things like that. And it's really good. So.
Are duck events closed to are are duck events closed to only duck mentors and mentees?
Well, surprise, surprise. Oh, not at all. While we prioritize our mentees because we want to get them together networking and studying and things like that, um, we are open to all students if they need a spot to, or if they need some support in a sense. Though our priority is first year students, but events in general are open to the public. So.
Yeah, all of our events will be shared through social media with the Office of Student Life and the Talent Gateway. We'll also have it on the university events calendar. So anyone's welcome to join in. We've had some graduate students join in at events, international students. So all are welcome. But to get on our email list to be most informed, just fill out that form on the website and sign up, and you'll be good to go.
All right, do you guys have any advice for new University of Michigan students?
Well, if there's one thing I would recommend is don't be afraid to try out new things. I know especially coming from the perspective of a freshman, jumping from high school to college can be pretty different because you have more of an opportunity to make your own decisions. DUCC in itself is just one of those services to help you get acquainted to the college experience, though at the end of the day, it's your choice to get involved or stick to studies. Either or is fine. So yeah.
Yeah, I would say my advice, one would be ask questions. We are here as a resource, and the rest of the UM-Dearborn community, faculty, staff, and students are all here to support you. So there are going to be a lot of unknowns, especially with everything going on in the world, the pandemic and things. We're here to help you. There's a lot of online resources. All the offices on campus will still be open and operating, but just in a virtual world. So definitely ask questions, and then really get engaged as much as possible. Just because you can't go on campus doesn't mean you can't still get involved in events, student organizations, other opportunities that are out there. And that way you can start building up your resume, having some good experiences, making some new friends, and having a good time. College is supposed to be a fun time of learning and growth for you, and we're excited to be part of that journey with you.
Awesome, thank you.
And just to add on to that advice right quick, one advice that I specifically have for like incoming students is to try not to burn yourself out. One of my things as a freshman is I was so excited. I wanted to try everything. I got involved in everything, wanted to try everything, got involved, and kind of like forgot in my studies a little bit and was falling behind. So one good thing about like your first year of college is it's mainly you trying to get to know yourself and how you work around college and your schedule and how to balance out everything. So try not to, even though your first year is going to be exciting and that you're going to want to try everything and almost every org and every different event, but just remember that you are human and you can't really do everything at once. But just take everything in moderation and try to learn how to balance your schedule.
Thank you guys so much for coming on with us today.
Thanks for having us. If anyone has any follow-up questions, they can email us at duckmentoring@umich.edu or visit the website. It's just umdearborn.edu/duckmentoring. So that's where you can actually sign up and join, and this be a quick form, and it's completely free, open to all. We'd love to have you. Welcome to UM-Dearborn.
So we are wrapping it up. Thank you guys once again for joining us and sharing your different experiences with DUCC Mentoring. This will help future students coming here to UM-Dearborn. So that is the end of our podcast for today, and we will see you next time on another episode of Mastering Maize in Blue.